A veteran paid $500 for a Nexus opinion. They are confident. They expect approval. But the VSO reads the letter and recognizes the problem immediately. The language is boilerplate. There is no record review cited, no medical rationale. The conclusion is stated, but never explained. Chapters 13 through 16 are about the layer of precision that separates professional advocacy from document processing. Medical evidence, record strategy, claim construction, and what happens after you file. This is where claims are built to win, or quietly set up to fail. Chapter 13. A Nexus opinion addresses the third element of service connection, the medical link between the current disability and what happened in service. It answers the causation question when that connection is not obvious or self-evident. But, and this is critical, it is not required in every claim, and adding one when it is not needed can actively hurt the record. A Nexus opinion may be strategically appropriate when symptoms appeared after discharge and the service connection isn't obvious, when service records are silent on the condition, when the claim is secondary or requires aggravation theory, or when an unfavorable VA exam opinion needs to be rebutted. On the other hand, when a condition is clearly documented in service treatment records, when presumptive service connection applies and no nexus is required, or when the VA exam will address causation directly, adding a paid Nexus opinion can create contradictions, introduce weak reasoning, and give the rater something to discount. A credible Nexus opinion has 6 characteristics. It is written by a qualified medical provider whose credentials are identified. It reflects a review of both the service records and the current medical history. It provides clear medical rationale, not a boilerplate paragraph. It explains why the condition is connected to service, not merely asserts that it is. And where counter-arguments exist, it addresses them directly. Red flags to watch before submitting any paid opinion. Boilerplate language that reads the same regardless of the veteran's history. No citation of records reviewed. Absolute language guaranteeing approval. And conclusions stated without medical explanation. Always review a Nexus opinion critically before it goes into the file. Payment guarantees nothing. A weak Nexus is not neutral, it is actively harmful. It gives the VA something to pick apart, and once a weak opinion is in the record, the damage can follow the claim through appeals. Chapter 14. Records drive decisions. Every grant, every denial, every rating increase, every reduction rests entirely on documented evidence. A VSO who doesn't know what records exist, where they are held, and how to obtain them is building claims without a foundation. Service treatment records document the medical history during active duty. They establish what happened in service. Personnel records verify the veteran's assignments, MOS, and deployment history, often essential for PTSD stressor verification or herbicide exposure claims. VA medical records are internally accessible, but always confirm they are actually in the file. C&P Exam Reports frequently control the rating outcome, review every prior exam before advising any action. And the C file is the crown jewel. Every application, rating decision, medical record, and piece of correspondence in the veteran's entire adjudication history. Reviewing it is not optional. It is professional responsibility. VA will attempt to retrieve private records under the duty to assist. But VA typically makes 2 requests and may proceed with the claim if there's no response. Best practice: have the veteran obtain their private records directly and submit them. Faster, more controlled, and it ensures the most critical evidence doesn't get lost in a retrieval backlog. 3 requests every VSO must know how to execute. The C file is requested through VA Form 2-0-10206. Specify complete copy of claims file. Military service records go through Standard Form 180 or the National Archives EVET Rex system. Always request the full official military personnel file, not just the DD-214. And for retirees, DFAS handles pay documentation, while National Guard members use NGB Form 23 for retirement points. The Playbook's truth in Chapter 14. Many denials are not entitlement failures, they are documentation failures. The difference between approval and denial is often one missing service entry, one overlooked personnel document, one C&P exam nobody reviewed before advising the veteran to file an increase. Verify everything, assume nothing. Chapter 15. 2 VSOs. Same veteran, same injury, same evidence, same service record. But one writes the claim using vague, general language and gets a misdirected exam that misses the condition entirely. The other writes it precisely and gets exactly the development the claim requires. Same facts, dramatically different outcomes, based entirely on how the claim was written. The VA does not read between the lines. It does not interpret what the veteran meant or what the VSO intended. It adjudicates exactly what is written on VA Form 21-526-EZ. The wording determines what examinations are ordered, what DBQs are assigned, what medical opinions are requested, how evidence is analyzed, and how denials are framed. Precision is not about medical jargon for its own sake. It is strategic language that directs the development. Joint pain forces VA to guess what to examine. Lumbar strain with L4 to L5 radiculopathy tells the examiner exactly what to evaluate. Mental health issues produces a broad, unfocused assessment. Major depressive disorder secondary to service-connected PTSD signals to the rater precisely what theory is being asserted and what medical opinion is needed. 3 rules for every claim. Rule 1. Separate distinct disabilities. Cervical and lumbar spine are not the same condition. File them separately. PTSD and depression are not the same. Separate claims, separate development. Combining them creates confusion in exam scope and in how ratings are analyzed. Rule 2. Align the wording with the legal theory. A secondary claim must say secondary to. A presumptive claim must identify the qualifying exposure category. The language must signal the pathway. Rule 3. Before writing a single word on the form, answer 3 questions. What is the exact condition? What is the theory? Does this wording align with both? The VSO Playbook leaves no ambiguity here. The VA can only decide the claim you file, not the one you discussed, not the one you intended, the one on the form. Write intentionally, write clearly, write strategically, because precision in filing prevents an enormous amount of pain later. Chapter 16. The claim is filed. The evidence is solid. And now the hardest stage of the process begins. Not the development, not the exam, not even the decision. The waiting. The VSO Playbook calls this the long middle, and how you manage it is a hallmark of professional discipline. The VSO must know precisely when to act and when strategic patience serves the veteran better. Act when VA sends a development letter requesting additional evidence. Act when a C&P exam is scheduled, missed, or rescheduled. Act when a deadline is approaching or a decision arrives. But hold when the claim is moving through routine internal routing, evidence gathering, review of evidence, preparation for decision. These stages often repeat and reverse without signaling anything meaningful. Over-intervention can slow claims, trigger additional reviews, and confuse the evidentiary record. Silence from VA during active development is normal and expected. Silence from the VSO is not. Provide calm, periodic reassurance. Reinforce what was explained at intake Document every piece of VA correspondence. Calendar every deadline. The veteran hired you to manage this process, not to match their anxiety with reactivity. Managing the long middle with composure is the mark of a disciplined advocate. Chapters 13 through 16 are where disciplined VSO work separates itself. Evaluate Nexus opinions before submission, not after. Verify every record, because documentation failures cause most denials. Write claims with surgical precision, because the VA adjudicates what is written. And manage the long middle with composure, because trust doesn't end at filing. It must be maintained through the wait. Precision controls outcomes. Patience protects trust.
Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future update. Volume 1 of the VSO Playbook is now available on Amazon. Get your copy today.